Welcome, fellow gardeners. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of growing kiwi fruit right in your own backyard. These fuzzy, flavorful berries are not just for the grocery store. With a little know-how, you can enjoy a bountiful harvest from your very own vines. Kiwi plants are vigorous growers and can be incredibly rewarding. They add a beautiful, lush element to your garden while providing a unique and healthy fruit. Let's explore the steps to successfully cultivate these amazing plants. The first crucial step is selecting the correct kiwi variety for your climate and space. There are two main types: the common fuzzy kiwi, Actinidia deliciosa, and the hardier, smooth-skinned kiwi berry, Actinidia arguta. Most kiwi varieties are dioecious, meaning you need both a male and a female plant to produce fruit. One male plant can pollinate several female plants, typically up to 8. Ensure you purchase clearly labeled male and female specimens. However, some self-fertile varieties exist, like Isai or Jenny, which can produce fruit on their own. These are excellent choices for smaller gardens, or if you only have space for one plant. Research which varieties thrive best in your specific USDA hardiness zone. Kiwi vines need a sunny location to flourish. Choose a spot that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Good air circulation is also important to prevent fungal diseases. The soil should be well-drained, fertile, and slightly acidic, with a pH between 6.0 and 6.5. If your soil is heavy clay, amend it generously with organic matter like compost or aged manure to improve drainage and fertility. Before planting, prepare a wide area, not just the planting hole. This encourages roots to spread out and establish quickly. A healthy root system is key to a productive vine. The best time to plant kiwi vines is in early spring after the last frost has passed. Dig a hole twice as wide as the root ball and just as deep. Carefully remove the plant from its container and loosen any circling roots. Place the plant in the hole, ensuring the top of the root ball is level with the surrounding soil. Backfill with your prepared soil, gently firming it around the base to remove air pockets. Water thoroughly immediately after planting. If planting multiple vines, space them at least 10 to 15 feet apart, as they will grow quite large. Remember to plant your male and female vines within 50 feet of each other for effective pollination. Kiwi vines are vigorous climbers and require a strong support system. Without proper support, they will sprawl and produce less fruit. A sturdy trellis, pergola, or a T-bar system with strong wires are all excellent options. Install your support structure before planting, or at least very early in the vine's life. Train the main stem to grow vertically up the support. As the vine grows, gently tie new shoots to the structure to guide their growth. This support will not only hold the heavy fruit load, but also help manage the vine's sprawling nature. A well-supported vine is easier to prune and harvest. Consistent moisture is vital for kiwi vines, especially during dry periods in fruit development. Water deeply and regularly, ensuring the soil remains evenly moist but not waterlogged. Young plants are particularly sensitive to drought. Apply a balanced fertilizer in early spring as new growth begins. A granular fertilizer with a October 10-10 or similar ratio works well. Follow the product instructions for application rates. Once the vines are established and producing, you can switch to a fertilizer slightly higher in potassium to encourage fruit production. Avoid over-fertilizing, as this can lead to excessive vegetative growth at the expense of fruit. Pruning is perhaps the most critical aspect of kiwi cultivation for fruit production. Kiwi vines fruit on 1-year-old wood, meaning the canes that grew last season. There are two main pruning times: dormant pruning in winter and summer pruning. During winter dormancy, remove dead, diseased, or crossing branches. Identify and prune out old fruiting wood that is already produced. Select strong new canes from the previous season to be your fruiting wood for the coming year. Summer pruning involves thinning out excessive new growth to improve air circulation and sunlight penetration. This also helps direct the plant's energy into fruit development rather than leafy growth. Kiwi vines are generally robust, but they can encounter some pests and diseases. Common issues include root rot from poor drainage and occasionally scale insects or spider mites. Good cultural practices, such as proper watering, adequate air circulation, and regular pruning are your best defense. Inspect your plants regularly for any signs of trouble. For pests, a strong spray of water can dislodge many insects. Horticultural oils or insecticidal soaps can be used for more persistent infestations. Always opt for organic solutions when possible to protect beneficial insects and the environment. Kiwi fruit typically ripens in late fall, usually from October to November, depending on your climate and variety. the fruit will feel slightly soft when gently squeezed, similar to a ripe peach. However, kiwi fruit can also be harvested when still firm but fully sized. They will continue to ripen off the vine. This is often preferred as it allows you to control the ripening process and avoid overripe fruit on the vine. Store firm kiwis in a cool, dark place. To speed up ripening, place them in a paper bag with an apple or banana, which release ethylene gas. Enjoy your homegrown, delicious kiwi fruit. In colder climates, protecting your kiwi vines during winter is essential. Young vines are particularly susceptible to frost damage. Apply a thick layer of mulch around the base of the plant to insulate the roots. For very young or tender varieties, you might consider wrapping the main stem with burlap or a protective tree wrap. Ensure good drainage throughout winter to prevent root rot from standing water. Established, mature vines are generally more cold hardy, but continued good care will ensure their longevity and productivity for many years to come. Growing kiwi fruit at home is a rewarding endeavor that brings fresh, nutritious fruit to your table. By choosing the right varieties, providing proper support, and committing to consistent care and pruning, you can enjoy a bountiful harvest. Patience is key, as it can take a few years for kiwi vines to mature and begin producing fruit. But the wait is well worth it for the taste of your very own homegrown kiwis. Happy gardening!